This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Tampa. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motion man sent left. From the gun, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Back to the air, Mahomes. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Kings! Watch out!
Mayfield comes out throwing. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Good. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Point it right, point it right, point it. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Here's Mayfield. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth.
Good. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw again. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
He's on the move. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense, just philosophically. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Good. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Baker now. Completes this one to Otten. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Done.
First down, here's Baker. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
Good. Watch out.
Throwing it again here. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Kings. Watch out.
Right back to Irving now. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Chiefs pushing for a score before the break. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Yaya Diaby brings him down. 2nd and 6 now. Chased out to his right. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They motion a receiver left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Attack, attack! Attack!
They're going for it with Mahomes. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow! Hey, 15, 15, 15! Attack!
Another throw for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set! Kings, Kings, Kings! Done!
Mayfield will look to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Set! Attack!
From the 36. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Run, run, run. Set! Attack!
Throwing again is Baker. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Attack!
1st down from the red zone. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Here's Baker to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Baker. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look of defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's taken in by Otten. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, alert 33. Real. What's that?
Baker throwing again. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Here's the give to Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Oh, him don't like my team. Yeah. Made it look like the Super Bowl stats.